How is it going tonight? Rouge, welcome in. So I've been dealing with freezing issues as of late with my computer. And I'm going to try and get to the bottom of it. I may need to reseat my CPU. I didn't get a chance to. I have turned off one of the programs I was using during my stream. Yeah, you froze too, Rouge. A different type of freeze, but I would prefer my type of freeze. Oh, yeah, I guess I would. But record 7.5 inches of snow, average. Oof. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to handle that. Not out here. We don't get snow where we're at. So my Streamlabs chatbot, the desktop app that gives us the audio sounds, I turned that off. So we're not going to have that for tonight's stream. So unfortunately, you guys aren't going to get to hear any of those cool sound clips. But there's a chance that that's what was causing my crashing. If I crash without it on, then we know that it wasn't that. But there's not much I can do other than eliminating one thing at a time. I'm almost positive it's not the stream avatars running around because I had those before and my stream didn't crash. But once I started adding the sound clips in is about the time that I started getting crashing issues, I think. So it might have something to do with a conflict between that and using regular Streamlabs. You blame Goten? Could be. Because I also have the chatbot or CloudBot, I should say. So CloudBot and chatbot might be conflicting because they're both Streamlabs bots. But I don't know why. Sometimes they would, sometimes they wouldn't. So I'm just trying to rule some stuff out. I still have CloudBot going, so you still have your gambling and your slots. But we're going to stay away from the audio, the chatbot, for a stream or two. See if I get any freezing. If not, then I'm going to say that that's probably the problem, and I'll figure out an alternative to get those sound commands back. Wienertage? Could be. And if it does freeze without it, then I know that that's not what's causing it. The error message that Windows gave me that one time that I didn't write down did have one of the steps as check your hardware and check your CPU specifically to make sure it's properly seated. I had my cooler replaced, so there's a chance that it got slightly dislodged. I don't know. Everything else seems to work, so it's unlikely in my brain that that's what happened, but it can cause some weird stuff maybe. But we are doing more piano tonight, and I'm hoping so I don't know if I should try and just play through the full song on the slow metronome, or if I should just keep trying to play at full speed and just keep going. Because if I slow down, it might be easier to speed up. But I also feel like that might make it harder for me just to finish. See, that pause right there I can't do. I'm clearly a pro. I know. I feel like I've accomplished what I've set out to with this game and that I should consider it beaten. But I'm being stubborn and I'm holding out for that graduation screen. I added it up. I went back. My first stream back on November 5th. You have to go to my YouTube channel to look at all the streams because Twitch only keeps your VODs for 30 days or whatever it is. But YouTube goes back further. Um, and if you go back and look and you add up uh, the time I've spent. Oh, I don't think I have a YouTube command. That's right. I should. I think it's just like youtube.com/at he who has no life. View my channel. View my channel. Oh, a little delay. Yeah, you can find me. I think if you just search for me. He who has no life. There I am. I'm there. Then you can find me. But I went back and I added up how long I've been playing this game, and I'm at the 70-hour mark roughly on this one. Been like 30 streams. So it's been a long time. In real time, I started in November, and here we are toward the end of January. Here, I'll do this, Rouge, just because that's a good idea. And then to here, and let's see if that works. Active, on, good. Good. It doesn't feel. Qbert took a month, but see, that wasn't that long, and I felt like I was progressing and like actually playing a game. There we go. Okay. Sorry if I missed that note. Qbert tougher than this. So I'm still going to maintain that the toughest game to beat for me was Qbert. This game isn't a game, so I don't want to put it in the same category. The toughest NES program to complete satisfactorily toward graduation and credits? Sure, I'll give it to this. This has the level select, yeah, so that's nice. And you could just go straight to the end. All right, let's get the timing down with the right hand. I can do the right hand. That's good enough. Just what I did there. Got to put it all together. I don't know if I'm going too fast. Too fast. Oh, jeez, it's so slow. It's too slow. I can't do it this slow. I just don't feel like I'm ready. Fruity and Ryu, welcome in. So I don't have the sound effects going tonight. I'm going to see if that helps with the freezing issue. I'm not sure if that program's been causing my problems. I ran a Cinebench on my PC, and it did well. It scored where it's supposed to score for CPU, GPU. I did a called like fur test or something like that to max out the GPU rendering, benchmark that, stress test it. Everything's working hardware wise on my computer that I can test. So I think it's a software related thing causing freezing, causing Windows to crash somehow. And I'm wondering if Streamlabs chatbot is having a conflict with Streamlabs cloudbot, and that's causing some of my issues. If so, I can convert all of my cloudbot commands into chatbot commands, but I don't think it has the raffle and gamble command, or gamble and slot commands. So we'll see. But welcome in. I am working on the same song I've been working on for the last month. I do have new drinks tonight, though. I'm not sure. My wife found these at the store. Minus 196. They're Japanese. The vodka seltzer. And apparently, they take real fruit, they freeze it at minus 196 degrees centigrade, and then they crush it using some proprietary Japanese process and infuse it with vodka and some other natural flavors to give you this. And they are actually quite tasty. And doesn't really tell you the ingredients other than that. They are 6% alcohol in these things, but they're pretty tasty. This is a lemon one. I had a peach one earlier, and there's grapefruit, and there's one other flavor. So we'll try the last flavor when this one's empty. But I mean, the lemon one's good. The grapefruit one's good. Peach wasn't bad, but of the three I've tried so far, that's my least favorite. But it's still good. And I'm not a grapefruit fan, but the grapefruit tasted better than peach in my book, which is weird because normally that's not the case. I prefer peaches. Okay. Let's see. We'll do a couple dry practice runs here. This is where no pausing. I just got to go. And if I miss the notes, I got to be able to recover and just keep going so I can stay on time. And maybe I'll find the notes. Maybe I'll just randomly be like, as long as I'm still in time with both hands, I might be able to find it and then just get a feel for the timing. Because I have to try and go all the way through without pausing if I'm going to have any shot at this. One sec, guys. Dog wants out. Oh, Rouge, that's not necessary. Part of me wants to just keep grinding this game until it's done, and the more times I take a break, the longer it'll take for me to get through it. So it's just brute force, go through, play it, play it, play it. I did a little bit of just random practice yesterday, so it's just got to get through the standing room only. I mean, part of me might even just be content with reaching the end of the song, playing the whole way through, mistakes and all. Because you know that the first time I get to the end of the song, it will not give me the graduation screen. It's going to say oops. The question is, how many oopses am I going to get before it gives it to me? But I'm not ready to put a poll up for that.